From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. It's been a heck of a series so far, Siggy, and you have to figure that will only continue here in Game 6.
You never want to be down 3-2, but we've seen plenty of teams come back from that, especially when they're playing the last two at home. So it's not an ideal scenario, but playing in your own stadium with your fans behind you probably makes it a little more doable.
And on the flip side, you really don't want to let this go to a Game 7. When the crowd's even more fired up, the momentum's against you. They're looking to finish this thing today. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Kevin Gausman.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Mookie Betts leading things off and takes a strike. Turns and fires to Betts. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Gausman with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. That's in there. 0-1. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Kicks and deals. Just missed. One out, base is empty. That misses the zone. 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. And now the count filled up 3-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two out, space is empty. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And George makes the grab. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back now in Toronto. And on the mound in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Springer swings, belts one. Out to left. Hernandez drop step going back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He flexes his power with that swing. And the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And that misses. Ball one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 6 of the World Series. Right through there for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-0. There's the strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez settles underneath it. He makes the grab. 2 away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
There's a swing and a drive. Hernandez drop step going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. This is the World Series on the show. It's the 6th game of this World Series. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Fastball for a strike.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Ball, that's outside.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Gosman winds and deals. That clips the corner.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That one missed.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Smith matched a homer in his last game. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Max Muncy in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two outs. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Nothing doing here this half. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, Will Wagner. Ohtani back to work. Wagner went deep in his most recent game.
1-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And it is 2-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And down on strikes. And there's one away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Alejandro Kirk in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Ball. 2-0.
Clips the corner, and it's 2-1. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
You can't lose, ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Just missed. Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 1-0. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Pages measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That's outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He's having a hard time catching up.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. And fouled off. And that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Tying run is at first here in Game 6 of the World Series. Next offering upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And up next for Los Angeles, Hesung Kim. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Man at first, one away. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Pages at first, one gone. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one 95 to finish him off.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And now it's Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Dalton Varsho. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
And that's in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth yet so quick at the same time. And any slower and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Here's George Springer. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. Fires over to first. That takes care of Springer. Two outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Bichette. Struck out swinging his first time. And a pop-off right side, foul territory. Freeman brings it in for the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order, but they lead it 1-0. On to the 4th, Tommy Edman at the plate.
Center fielder Tommy Edman.
A little bit high, and that is ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
There's a strike. Just misses with that one.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Bichette makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now batting first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Freeman hits it in the air, and it drops in, and the postseason success continues for him.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Freeman stands at first with one out. Swing and a drive deep right field. Springer drop step going back. See you later. His second homer this series, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Base is empty, one away. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Struck out looking in his first at bat. And the slider just misses. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Kirk to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 1 so far. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First offering, and it just misses. Just missed.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Ball, that's out.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now here is Anthony Santander. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Well, these Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fly to left his first time. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Blue Jays down a run. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. And he takes a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that one fouled off. On the ground to third. There's one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
It's the sixth game of this World Series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Gausman back to work. And there's a foul ball. Fouled off. He was late. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And here is Michael Conforto. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1.
And that is out of play.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Base is empty, one away here in Game 6 of the World Series. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
So a man at first, and here is Hesung Kim. Right down to shoot. 0-1. Runner on the go. Pulls that one foul. Conforto, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie to hit. 0 for 2 in this one.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Right through there for a strike. 2 on, 1 out. That one fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Edman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And there's the strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
One and two now. Swing, and he breaks his bat. On the run, throw to first. In time. Got him. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
This to third. Jump throw. And they get the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres.
And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Doubled his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And now the 0-1. On the ground, right side. And a couple of quick outs. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. That one's in there. And it's 0-1. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Back now in Toronto. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Freddie Freeman.